Like how hypocrisy you are, oh my god.
I gave my cats away for you.
Ramadan, 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 Ramadan.
This presentation is brought to you by Liberty Medical, helping you to manage your diabetes and get the supplies and support you need so you can live a better life.
Good morning. I'm Wilfred Brimley, and I'd like to talk to you for a few minutes about diabetes. Actually, about diabetes and how it's affected me in my life.
Hello, Girl Gang. What up, everybody? So good to see you guys. Happy Friday. Woo! Happy Good Friday to all of the Greeks. It is real Easter this weekend. Jesus shall rise again this Sunday. He's taking a break for a week. Anyway, happy Easter to my Greeks. Happy Good Friday, I should say. Listen, there's a lot going on. It's the reason that we're starting a little early. Our girl is ragey today. She's so angry. She's live right now on YouTube. She was live earlier on Kick. She drove out to that freaking cheese thing, that St. Albert cheese thing. Drove all the way there, wasted all that gas to go in and get a couple of cheeses, and then gets back to the car and starts fighting with the chat. And then quits the stream. Drives herself home, of course, stops to get food, comes back on to continue the rage. We're going to watch, like, literally the last couple of minutes of the Kick stream for context, and then we're going to jump into the current live, okay? St. Albert cheese. Yes. Okay, hold on. Let me get this tab. So like I said, this is the last couple of minutes of the Kick stream. She's now just waddled right back into the car. I don't care to watch any of the drive. I don't care to watch her going around the cheese place. She looked at things. She bought almost nothing. The chat is mad. And for some reason, so is she. All right. Justice for Cats, thank you for the super chat, girl.
I got a huge bag of curds. Like, what do you expect me to get? Like 5 cheeses? And I got some St. Albert's Gouda. I can bees at home if all you guys are going to do is complain. I have no problem whatsoever.
What's the point of, like, threatening them with that? Honestly, I can bees at home, says the woman who just rented a rental car, again, for no reason at all. Is it the chat that made you go and get these cheeses? Or is it your craving for cheese that made you drive all the way to the cheese place you love in the middle of buttfuck nowhere, Ontario, to get this cheese, and then you just wanted to go right back home? So you kind of picked this fight with them to do exactly that, didn't you? Why are you getting so mad? You know, I could just be at home. Yeah, okay, do it. Do it. It's what you do every day. Look, wow, we're finally getting out of the house to buy some cheese. holding on for the tab. Happy Friday to you too, girl.
However, yeah. It is good. It's like 40 minutes. I have a car. We have to do something. It's raining. Like, what am I going to do? Thank you.
I have a car. We have to do something. Had to drive to Cheese. It's 40 minutes. And then 40 minutes back. Yeah, she won't go to New York City, where the chat wants her to go, because the price of gas is astronomical. She'll go if someone pays for her gas. She doesn't want to waste the gas to go to Niagara Falls. She doesn't want to waste the gas, but to drive around, well, 2 hours and then 2 hours back the other day for nothing at all. The ghost thing was nothing. Now 40 minutes and then 40 minutes back for Cheese. Oh my God. We're literally just started. We started like 5 minutes ago, girl. You didn't miss anything. We're starting early. She's ragey, and I was impatient, so here we are. Tamara, so happy you're early. I needed some laughs right now. Well, good to see you. Glad you're here for Friday, girl. That's right. Look, Cheese already crossed off the list. Now we just need a little butt stuff. Hey, Lahore.
Weird Barbie. Well, then pay for it, Strawberries. You're a fucking asshole. And also, there's no rats in my house, so stop spreading fucking rumors.
Oh, nobody said rats. We're stuck between cockroaches and mice.
How about that? I don't know. I feel like you guys complain every time I go somewhere. Like, seriously. Anyway, I guess I'll go home. If it's boring. I don't know.
Oh, I guess I'll go home since it's boring. Trying to act like the chat's the reason that she's going home. And she didn't fully intend on driving straight to the cheese place and then driving right back. This had been her plan all along. Somebody said it earlier and it flew by in the chat. What if this whole fake picking a fight with them was just to be able to stop and get some greenery? She couldn't pull up on the greenery place. Everyone will know by the signs, right? So she had to find a reason to end the stream and then come back. Could definitely be for the greenery. She drove for hours yesterday to yell "Daddy" in the dark. Funkle brain. That's right. Libra girl forever. That's brain power. Thank you for the super chat, girl.
Yep.
That's right. Greenery and more food. You're right.
Yes, they are, Laura. They're spreading rumors about my apartment. Like, saying shit like that can get me in trouble. It's not true. I told my building that.
Yeah, but it's on video. It's not just somebody throwing out there, oh my God, she's got pests. And no one's ever seen like video proof of it. It's on video. The question is not if you have pests. It's what is the pest that we saw on that video. It's not your word against ours. It's your word, the word of a proven liar, versus the video evidence of a pest. Half pint, thank you for the super chat, girl. I'm 2 edibles deep in playing The Sims. Oh boy. Boyfriend is at a concert with friends, so I get to be ridiculous in my apartment uninterrupted. Enjoy your alone time.
I have hater assholes, but still. Like, I don't have fucking rats or roaches. Like, why spread shit like that? It's not funny. It's not a funny troll. I don't know. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go.
And that's it. You see what I'm saying? How she picked that fight with herself? Nothing happened there. Why? Because they were like, oh, you only bought 2 cheeses. Oh, you didn't buy anything else. She went there to buy those cheeses. She has nothing to do with her life. Nothing all day long. And now this rental car. So instead of just, a scoot across the street to that mall to buy the same old food, she took a 40-minute drive to buy cheese. And then probably, wanted to stop for greenery. Definitely stopped for food. Picked that fight for no reason. That was all her. Because, like, Strawberries always leaves those stupid comments in her chat. How come today suddenly, it's exploding today? Man, you have a 2-pound bag of cheese in your hand. You should be happy as a clam. You picked that fight. Sue, thank you for becoming a member, girl. Okay, so basically, that happened. You saw her rage quit the stream, okay? Then she comes back live on YouTube. We're going to go back to the beginning, Watch her sped up and catch up with them in real time. Okay, hold on.
Hey, BG.
This has nothing to do with anything. I'm just gonna point it out. That color of a hijab is a good color for her. It's a cool toned purple. She's a cool toned sharmuta. Is she finally understanding or trying to at least pretend to or attempt to understand color theory? Or is it just a coincidence? I'm gonna go with it's a coincidence, but whatever. Amazing Maisie, thank you for the super chat, girl. We're facing a market crash. But wait. What? We're facing a market crash based on corruption, corporation behavior, increased ads, reduced services, cellular internet providers specifically. All right.
My phone. Sorry, just give me a second.
I'm so confused, and I didn't even smoke yet. Okay, I mean, looking at the chat, like someone's going to
Sorry, I'm
explain
trying
this,
to
and
set up
everyone
the
just like, what?
stream.
Okay, wait. Papa would
subscribers
pretend
only.
he didn't, even if he did. Bloop. Dell, thank you for the super chat, girl. Yeah, I'm thinking that's wires crossed right there.
Okay. Perfect. Hello. Yeah, you remember. Hey, Trixie, Caroline, me by the book. Okay, I have some my favorite Indian food from the best halal Indian place. Carrot pickles. And butter chicken. What's this? Julab Gamoon. So I have some things to talk about.
Oh, God. You know it's going to be bad, by the way. She said, I have some things to talk about.
Yeah. How come my thing is not working? I only can get them at this one place. Yeah, it's raining. Bismillah. They're like spicy Indian style pickled carrots. Hey girl, Emerald. I don't want to hear it, strawberries. You're clearly a troll who watches hate channels. Like, it's clear. You always have a hate channel gossip. You will read the farms. I don't want people like that in my life. Like, my own chat should not be the reason I'm in a bad mood. Like, I should have supporters in my corner, you know? I'm sorry, but you can say, oh, well, I can watch whatever I want. My logic is, why should I have people in my own chat who watch people who hate and bully me every single day? People who say I have vermin in my house. People who dox my chat, send pizzas to members in my chat, harass my family, wish me dead. No, I don't want that kind of people in my life. You know? I don't want people who disrespect me, disrespect.
So basically, you don't want people around who behave just like you. Isn't that something? Shouldn't that tell you something about you? Everything you just said there is stuff that you do and you've done consistently for at least the 9 years that I've been watching you on YouTube. So if you don't want those kind of negative crap people around you because you find them disgusting, what does that say about the way you would see yourself? It's you. You're describing you.
My religion, are just really vile people. Like, honestly, I don't deserve that. Like, hey, Scrape, I don't deserve that.
Is she holding the spoon like that? She's doing with the spoon what she usually does when she has fake nails on. Is she flexing a spoon on us because she finally bought a utensil? I feel like this is a flex. I feel like this is when she's shooting the nails in our face. Ooh, God, what, guys? 42-year-old woman and she bought a spoon. Whoa! Are you impressed? Should we give her a round of applause for that? Jesus.
That. Like, I've said some bad things in the past. When is it going to be enough? When does the punishment for Cuba Rage stop? You know what I mean? I don't deserve that shit. And I especially don't deserve it in my own chat.
You definitely deserve all of the shit that you still get for Cuba Rage. Because the day that you would, let's say, stop deserving to be getting shit for that and for many other things that you've done would be the day that you would show genuine interest in changing and being a better person. You're still the exact same person who you were the night of the Cuba Rage. You're still the exact same person that you were when you were trying to starve a cat to death. You're still the exact same person you were when you were encouraging everybody to dox Dee Dee's elderly mother's retirement home. You haven't changed. You haven't changed at all. You haven't made an attempt to change. You still to this day argue in all of those cases that you've done nothing wrong. So yes, you deserve every word and every bit of backlash that you get for those things, and then some, from now until the end of time. Libra Girl Forever, thank you for the super chat, girl. All she ever surrounds herself with is the most low value people. What the fuck is this performance? That's right. Sits there in a trash heap, just attracting more trash around her, and then wants to pretend like she's on a high horse and better than any of these people. They're all the same trash.
You know? I find, even trolling, I find it very immature. I don't know. It's just so annoying sometimes. Like, it's just like, grow up, man. I feel like sometimes my chat is like just like children. I don't know. Like, people, hey Melly, ready, set, rebees. Anyway, I'm not really in a good mood, so I hope you don't mind if I'm not very enthusiastic. Like, earlier what happened in Kick, like, I feel like I don't know what people expect from me. Like, I don't know. I didn't feel like it was joking. Like, everyone was ganging up on me and being like, you should buy more stuff. You should have bought more stuff. And like, what if I didn't even want to buy anything? Like, what if I didn't have the...
Oh, what if I didn't have the money? And what is this a manipulation for them to send you money? What if I didn't have the money? She says after renting a car, wasting an hour and a half worth of gas to go and get cheese. Everyone was ganging up on me, telling me to buy more things. You know how dumb that sounds? You're a 42-year-old woman. If you don't want to buy something, you just don't buy it. Ganging up on me. They were pressuring me to spend my money. You hype a place up on the entire drive over there about how great it is and they sell all these cutesy little things and blah, blah, blah. And then you buy none of it. You barely show any of it. You make people sit around for the 40-minute boring ass drive all the way there, and then you're in and out in a flash, barely even taking the people around the little shop that they had there. Do you think that's good content? Do you think that that's what people want to watch? It's not. And they're being clear about it with you. And you still don't want to listen when the people tell you flat out, we don't want to watch this crap. This is boring. We sat for a 40-minute drive. At least take us around the store. And also, why would you drive 40 minutes if you're not going to buy anything? That's insane.
the money to? Like, what? Like, people expected me to buy like a whole bunch of cheese. Like,
Yeah, girl, because it's you. Of course people expect you to buy all. And either way, you bought a 2-pound bag of cheese curds. And then a huge wedge of Gouda. People expected me to buy a shit ton of cheese because my name is Chantal. And I always buy a shit ton of cheese. Girl, you went to the ER because you ate so much cheese. We know you. You can't blame people for watching. Mean Jean, thank you for the super chat, girl.
Earlier, Nina, on Kick, yeah. And I just felt like people were joking, but it's like, it just kind of is annoying, like constantly seeing every single person be like, when I try to do something, and I don't want ableist people in here either, okay? It's not easy for me to do a lot of stuff, like even drive.
Here we go. You're ableist to have expected her to walk around that store that she hyped up for the entire 40-minute drive. You're being ableist now. I can't do very much, you guys. I can't this and I can't that and I can't. Then don't. But don't try and act like you do and you go above and beyond and you put in such an effort. You don't push yourself to do anything. You don't push yourself to make content anybody wants. You push yourself to go to fast food places. You push yourself to rent cars for what I can only imagine is chasing after a crackhead who doesn't want you. Because you're certainly not renting the car to make content. Today pretty much proves that.
Like I get anxiety a lot going in public places.
Oh,
but I like to go for drives sometimes. Like, what if I just wanted to go for a drive to nowhere? Like, what is it friggin'?
Well, that's what you did yesterday. And nobody complained about it. You told people that you were going on a drive to nowhere. People weren't telling you to go and buy 5 cheeses. They knew at the beginning of the stream what they were getting into by watching the stream. Again, when you made people sit around through a 40-minute drive about, oh, and this store, and they have this, and they have this, and they have this, people expected to see the store, figured you were going to buy some groceries there. I don't know, You tell the people what to anticipate, and then you get mad when the people anticipate it. Jesus. Janet Hall, new order of food to get moldy. Yay!
Friggin' matter to you? I don't know. It's just like, I just feel like it's never good enough. Like, no matter what I do is never good enough. Thanks, Foodie fan. Hi, Meller.
Look at her trying to act like the martyr. No matter what I do, it's never good enough. You do nothing. You do nothing and you make no effort. You drove today to go and buy yourself a 2-pound bag of cheese. Let's not act like you drove there for any other reason or you did it to make the content or anything. You probably rented the car to be able to go and buy yourself that 2-pound bag of cheese. So stop acting like it was for anybody else or that anything you ever do is for anybody else. Half Pint, thank you for the super chat, girl.
The bees last night. I know, Emerald. What am I going to do with all that cheese by myself? Like, I don't know. It's just like, no matter what I do, it's never good enough. And it's like, I don't find that fair because if it weren't for my boring content, a lot of people wouldn't have a job. Like, all people do is nitpick. And that's why, like, I don't want people in my chat like that. I don't want people in my corner who just cause outrage. Like, this is my real life. People try to mess with my real life every day. And you're watching.
Whoa. We're bouncing from topic to topic here. We were talking about your chat being mad that you didn't buy 5 types of cheeses and you didn't buy enough at that store. What does that have to do with reaction channels, jobs, and nitpicking this and that? Can you at least try to stay on topic, one thing at a time to rage about? Because it's apples and oranges, and I mean, one has nothing to do with the other. You're specifically mad at strawberries because they were giving you a hard time that you didn't spend enough money in that place. Stop trying to wrangle reaction channels and shit into that. Miss Movie Buff, thank you for the super chat, girl. Stupid YouTube to give. It's because we started 20 minutes early. I think we confused the YouTube today.
Those people for a few laughs at my expense, like, you're an awful person. You're actually more awful than the people you pick apart every day. 100%.
Libra Girl Forever, thank you so much for gifting the memberships. That's so nice of you, girl.
I don't do that crap. If you're gonna, sorry, they have jobs. Yeah, leeching off of me. If you're gonna support people stealing money from me, then you can go away. Seriously.
Oh, stealing money. This is so stupid. I hate when she starts with this crap. Stealing money from you. What, do we come into your room and take the cash when you're sitting on the cake? Stealing money for you. Girl, I've said it before. I'll say it forever. Chantal would love to be a reaction channel. She loves what we've figured out. This little, like, niche. You know what I mean? sitting, watching, reacting. She wishes that she could do it. And she's tried over and over again because she genuinely wants to be one. But she can't. If you can't string together a sentence, if you can't make a joke, or, I mean, not all reaction channels can. Nobody wants to be preached at. That's why some reaction channels suck. Just like Chantal sucks. Some of you suck like Chantal does. Wait, point is, Chantal can't do it and she fucking would love to. It's not our problem that to make your coins on the internet, this is what you do, drive to cheese and stuff, and we get to sit here and comment on what a waste of time, gas, air, skin, life this whole fucking scenario is. Leanie Bo, Salad must have told her to get her views up. Maybe he wasn't happy with his allowance this week. It's possible. Oh my God, this is one of my favorite videos of all time. Her raging at me while she's wearing the niqab. She accused me of murdering a man while she's wearing a niqab. That was insane, and it was a great time. Suzanne swears like a sailor. Thank you for the super chat, girl. Not smart enough, not fast enough, not funny enough, not quick enough, can't fire enough, no personality enough, nothing. She is a boiled, unsalted potato.
Yeah. I know, they say it's boring, and it's like, don't watch it then. Like, it doesn't mean that I have to do something to make you happy. Like, it's not my problem. I'm just tired of people. Like, go away. Grow up and go away. I don't know. People go to St. Hubert's for, like, purposely to buy curds. I didn't, like, why do I have to buy something? I don't know. Maybe I'm overreacting.
Didn't she mean St. Albert's? She said St. Hubert's. People go all the way to St. Albert's to buy curds. You don't understand the culture of the curd. Okay. Then why didn't you tell people that? Guys, don't get excited, or don't even talk to them about the whole store and this and that and everything they have. Guys, we're going on a drive to get curds. And people could have made jokes about it, and it would have just been the 40-minute drive for curds. Fine. You turned it into something that you did not, in the end, provide. That's on you. Okay? If you see the trailer of a movie, for example, okay, and the trailer tells you, yeah, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, then you're like, oh, shit, yeah, I want to see that movie based on the trailer and what it said, the lies. You go to the movie, you sit through the boring-ass movie 40 minutes, and nothing that was said is delivered. I'd be pissed off, too. That's exactly what you did to your Beezers today. That's a you problem, not a them problem.
But everything I do, like, even buying cheese, or, like, even it gets blown out of, like, proportion to, like, a dramatic degree that, like, you know what I mean?
No. You give it too much weight because you have nothing else in your life. And so every little tiny insignificant thing, for example, criticism over the amount of cheese that you just bought, has to become such a huge and blown up issue because there is nothing else. You know? Again, a you problem. This didn't have to be what it was or is. You're angry. You want to rage. So this is exploding. You have nothing else to talk about. So for 40 minutes, you hyped up a place that you then didn't hype in real life. Again, a you problem. You need some like things to fill your time and have something in this world to talk about besides food and Katimovic. Cats with lipstick. Not even boiled. She's a raw, peeled, unsalted. You're right. You're right. Got to make it like as bland and like unedible. That's possible.
No matter what I eat, every single thing. You know?
Well, yes. Again, when you make it into the content on your channel. A couple of days ago, oh, guys, the trip is back on. Me and Loverboy are on good terms again. We have to get it into gear. It's go time. We got to, like, buckle down now and, you know, get healthy. Okay. And then that night we order McDonald's, and the next morning we order McDonald's, and that night we order a sub, and today we're stuffing our face on 2 pounds of cheese and buttered chicken, while then complaining that people have something to say about the food that we eat when we're the one that make it the content on our channel. Do you understand? Do you understand? It's the same thing forever. 9 years of the exact same thing and the exact same cycle, man. And again, I'm going to say that it's because you have nothing in your life, nothing to talk about, no topics, no interests, no hobbies, no fuck all, man. And so you have to make this shit into the only fucking content because it is genuinely the only thing you have going on in your life. And so you do. And then you get mad at the people for pointing out your failure. That's not fair.
Yeah, like I shouldn't be upset for my own like chat. Like, I don't know. It's like I'm like driving. I can't look at my chat. I'm driving. I'm trying to entertain you guys, talk to you guys, and it's just like when I look at my chat, it's just people complaining. Yeah, right? No, it wasn't the whole chat.
Thank you, Lahoria. I always forget, but I mean to ask. So thank you for this. Guys, if you wouldn't mind doing your girl Franchi a favor and thumbs up the stream, I would appreciate it. Thank you.
And I'm not singling anyone out, but I don't find like Strawberries trolling all that funny very much, like people like that. You know that they're from reaction channels more than likely, who are very hateful people. They're very hateful. And they think it's okay to just like snipe your entire content. Like they just think that's okay to steal money from people.
Yeah, no, YouTube says it is. It's not up for us to decide the way that YouTube runs their platform or any other platform is ran. YouTube says it's fine, Kick says it's fine, Twitch says it's fine, and sorry, that's the only platforms that I know of. I'm sure if there were others, they would say that it's fine too, because commentary is a genuine category of content. It's actually a much more popular and ad-friendly, family-friendly, whatever friendly category than, you know, sitting stuff in your face. I have a feeling that if, for example, YouTube would get rid of one or the other category, reaction channels would be fine. Catty Kitty, thank you for the super chat, girl.
You know? I don't want people like that in my chat.
Thank you, Andy. I appreciate it. Happy Friday to you too. And thank you for the super chat.
Hi, good morning. Reaction channel say F you, we can lie, spread rumors, and make money off you today. Exactly.
But where's the lies and the rumors, though? They love to say that about the reaction channels. She loves to just accuse us. False accusations of all that. Exactly. To the idiots in her chat. Okay. Give an example. One lie. One made up rumor. One example. You don't even have an example. Not one. Oh, the mouse? Cockroach? We watched the video together yesterday. It's floating all over Twitter. Everybody's seen the video at this point. We could watch it again. It's, again, not you, the proven liar's word against all of our word. It's you, proven liar's word, against your own video. Yeah.
It's true, man. And this like false outrage, it causes it like people try to cause issues in my real life. Like I'm just on here to hang out, man. I don't need that crap.
Hell yeah, I remember the lie list. Andy, thank you for the super chat. Years ago at this point, Chantal said something stupid. We were, it was like raging back and forth as we often used to do. And she says like, where have I lied? And we started making a lie list. And the lie list was like a full sheet of paper, double-sided, 3 pages long by the time we were like, I mean, we could do this forever, but let's just stop. 6 full-ass pages of lies. And we had just been, like, we just got started. And, like, this whole arc and the hijab and the BBJ and all of that had not even happened yet. This was years ago. That's right. That's right. We ran out of paper in the book and we were like, literally, fuck it. We could do this forever. Let's not. It's the only reason we stopped.
A whole economy that surrounds me, exactly. And there are some reaction channels who go live or take my content for the sole purpose of people trying to get people not to watch me. That is extremely immoral and disgusting to do to someone. Do you know what I mean? And then there's people in my chats that watch people like that. No, I don't want that. Hi, Salah.
My God, it's true. And now Lori has the list of all the things that I hate. You know that thing about like the longer you watch the cow, you become the cow? I used to make a list and now I am a list. Dun, dun, dun. Moo.
Which I agree, but it's easier said than done. Like, you know, when I go live and simply talk to my chat, there's about, literally not even joking, there's like probably dozens of channels that go live or, you know, try to do something like to cause outrage or some kind of drama, you know? And then people...
By what? Just repeating your words? Like rewinding and replaying the sick things that you've put out there? Making commentary on, again, your own thoughts and words? That's a you problem, not a reaction channel problem. If the base content wasn't so disgusting, the reactions wouldn't be either. Girl, it's just that simple.
People in my chat watch that and they come in and tell me about it, and it's like, why are you supporting that? Like, why are you supporting somebody trying to mess with my life? And why are you in my chat? You know? Yeah, he's here. Goodbye.
Yes, she was really angry since like the first days, like when I lost the channel and we went live the first couple of times on Kick. She was so angry from like the first streams on Kick, so angry. I really think she thought, oh, like if my channel's gone, I was just gonna be gone, just disappear, poof, gone, and that didn't happen. And we were doing better than her on Kick right from the jump. That pissed her off. And then I got the channel back the day after she got her monetization back. That must have pissed her off. Yeah, I'm glad we can bother her this much.
I'm not taking any crap. Like, you're instantly gone, no warning. Right, it causes people to go real life. It's like actually very disturbing how toxic and evil people are on the internet these days. You know? People coming after you every day. Like, I can't even have a ring light in my bedroom, and someone will accuse me of doing OnlyFans content. Do you know how defamatory that is?
Is it? Why is it defamatory? You've had an OnlyFans before. We know that you're broke now. Last time you were, well, it wasn't even broke, but needed drug money. You went to OnlyFans. Because you stream every single day, we know that you never use that ring light to stream. How are you getting all this extra money in your hand? We're just connecting dots here. But it's not defamation. It's detective work. Half Pint, thank you again for the super chat. Her attachment to the internet has really stunted her cognitive abilities. Yes, it has. It's changed like the trajectory of who she was going to be in life. And I mean, she was already grown, but according to her closest friend of 23 plus years, it really, really changed her. I don't know if it changed, but it brought out the real her, and the real her is not a nice person. So.
Like, you're just okay with committing all kinds of shit, like doxing, encouraging people. Like, when I went to the United States, there was apparently somebody's chat who was saying that they wish I would be shot.
Okay, I want to say nobody said that, but I have like listen, there's one hillbilly reaction channel that probably did say that because they say some real unhinged things about playing with your no. They say some really fucking unhinged things over there. But she's a psycho. You can't lump us all in with that fucking Cabbage Patch Kid. Come on. Hijab Cheese, thank you for the super chat. I'm in NDG. Look out your window. Dun dun dun. Oh my God, so I have this stalker.
Dude, you need help. No, they don't care. And then they sit there on their high horse, saying that they have a moral right to do what they're doing to me, to take my to take my livelihood, try to damage it, and I'm the bad person. I'm not doing that to people.
Girl, how could we possibly damage your likelihood any more than you've already done it? You tried to murk a cat. There's not anything that anyone could do to your likelihood that's going to make you look any worse than you make yourself look. Hazy today, thank you for the super chat. She hasn't had a real convo with any real people in God knows how long. She lives in a constant delusional state. You're right.
I worry about myself. The more you spread your wings, the angrier. That's awful to be like that. I hope they realize that. Oh yeah, Radical?
The more you spread your wings, the angrier they get. That's just absolutely not true. I like when she spreads her wings. This is not spreading of wings. This is wings tucked in and on a fat scooter. Come on. Spreading the wings. Example, when she finally left and went to Kuwait. When they fucking took off and ended up in Thailand. And so I love that. Spread those fat wings. Let them fly. It gets us out of this living room. Who the hell wouldn't want her to spread her wings? This is my guilty pleasure. I sit here and watch. I would love my stories to be more spicy. God, her idiot chat tries to gas her up so hard. They sound so dumb. Spread the wings, bitch. Yella. It doesn't affect any one of our lives. It just gives us something a little more interesting to watch. Wait. We're a great bunch. I have to word that out in my head. We're a great bunch. Thank you for becoming a member, Gorl.
It's literally just vile. No. I didn't try the cheese. Yeah, if you guys want to donate, I'll do a haunted thing.
If you want to donate, I'll do a haunted thing. She says on one of two of her monetized platforms with ads rolling, super chats in theory could be coming in, memberships turned on. They're already sending you the money to, do things. This is the donations. This is the money. You take the money from what you earn and you turn it into content. That's kind of how this thing works. How many times do you expect to be paid by the same group of people? It's ridiculous. Oceana-san, she's jealous of your quick mind and wit. I agree with that. 100%. She would love to be a reaction channel. And she would love to, be able to make a joke and tell a story and know something about the world. Yeah.
I don't know, it's just not okay, man. I'm just living my life. Exactly. These people make themselves mad. I do nothing to them. I don't do anything. They just make up stuff. Thanks, Star Twinkle. Thanks, Pooh. Oh, yeah, Jill. That would be fun to go there. It's iced tea. Make grilled cheese and tomato soup with that Gouda? Hey, alien. I'm not...
Yeah, you're right. Her skin is not thick enough to be a reaction channel. You're right about that. I've said many times, too, I believe to successfully be in this community, as let's say a reaction channel, you have to be a broken person. I've said it before. I really mean it when I say it. See, Chantal is interesting because she's definitely a broken enough person. Oh, yeah. Oh, she's as broke as many of the brokest of us. But that thin skin and lack of intelligence, she can't hang. Nah.
Like... Hey, Links.
Those are the pickled carrots. Or the carrot pickles, as she called them.
They're triggered by me existing. Right? Hey, Prunella. I know, Jackie. No, but like, oh, these are pickled Indian style carrots. There's an Indian restaurant called Sona in Ottawa, and they make, oh my god, they're like always busy for a reason. They're halal, but they're also so good. You know? Really, Kara? And that's what I try to do, like, pickled veg. I try to just like entertain people.
Kind of weird to say those are halal, but so good. Like, is it supposed to be an either or an or? And also, what do you mean you entertain people? You don't. Or like unwillingly. You're not, it's not like what you're doing that's entertaining to us. It's what you don't realize you're doing. That's the show.
I'm like, have fun, do things that I like to do. You know? Why am I responsible to make everyone happy?
Oh, come on!
Like, how are you gonna say my content is boring, but then take hours picking it apart and making that your content you realize is my content? Like, are you insane?
No, okay, like, okay, so like a bag of white flour, it's the base of the recipe, but it's boring as shit, right? Ugh, white flour, boring. Ah, she's the white flour of the girl world cookie. Okay? I'm the chocolate chips, bitch. I am the chocolate chips. I'm the best part of the cookie. I'm the best part. You could enjoy the chocolate chips all on their own because they're the best fucking part. But you would never enjoy the boring ass plain flour in the chocolate chip cookie without the chocolate chips. Okay? There, I turned it into a food analogy. Now maybe you'll understand it. It's Auntie M. Thank you for the super chat, girl. I'm out of work. Woo! Happy Friday. Long distance high five beach. Woo!
Watching is voluntary. Excuse me. I don't drink, and suggesting I drink is disrespectful to my religion. Thank you.
It's not really, though, because we've seen you get high. You were on your fat scooter in a hijab, popping wheelies, smoking a pre-rolled gram joint. Thank you. If you'll do one, why not?
Roasting and being cruel like strawberries is different. And they're just really vulgar sometimes. She's good. Gidgey's good. She's sleepy. Got home so late last night, yeah. Hi, Crispy. So I'm not like singling people out from my previous chat except for Strawberry. Because like coming in and saying stuff like, there's rat and roaches. Like, there's no rat and roaches. If you saw anything on my floor, no living I will. It's either her toy or somebody did AI because
No, it was not her toy. I watched that video like so many times. It was not a toy, and it was not AI. It was a cockroach or a mouse. It is what it is. Or I don't know, some other little rodent, but I'm really stuck on one or the other. You are the spice that gives the chicken flavor and color. I am the saffron.
I would know if I have rats in my house.
No, you wouldn't. No, and no one's saying rats. Stop making it mice. Little tiny mice. You would not know if you had mice in your house. You with the beatus eyes, you can't see it all. I know that's rich coming from me who never wears her glasses, but like, if there was a mouse going around, I would be able to see it. She would not. It is what it is.
Thanks, Hosky girl. And I guess just seeing like everyone complaining about what I was doing, you know, I have nothing going on in my life and zero friends. Here you are, Christine Nitz. Here you are, another obsessed person. Why would you make fun of somebody? Like, I don't understand. Freaking weirdos. Thanks, H2L. Yeah, they try to cause drama. It's like, there's no drama. I'm going to a cheese shop. It was a nice ride. I like going for a little.
No, but it wasn't. And your Beezers, your audience who you're, performing for, you're supposed to be entertaining, like you just said. They're telling you in not so many words that no, the drive sucked. You enjoyed the drive because you don't drive anymore. So to have the opportunity to drive, okay, you enjoy it. Great. Nice for you. They found it boring. Watching a road Just a, one lane in each direction, nobody in front or in back of you, nothing going on road for 40 minutes. No one wants to watch that. People will watch that for what, 5 minutes, for like the novelty of like, okay, we see you, oh yeah, rural Ontario or whatever. After 5 minutes, no one wants to watch that anymore. The people were hype for the little store that you were hyping up, and you blue balled them on the actual enjoyable part, or so they thought, of this trip. So they're mad. No one cares if you enjoyed it. Why didn't you drive for 35 minutes, then pull over, flick on your live stream, and start right there? You would have had your drive. You would have enjoyed it. They didn't have to watch 40 minutes of a drive for no reason. Win-win. Except your stream would have been shorter and you wouldn't have been able to monetize it for so long. So we know why you did it. Elfish, thank you for the super chat. Oh, but tripping balls on gummies is super respectful to her faith. Absolutely. Right? She can do what she wants. But how dare you bring it up, throw it in her face, or suggest... It's defamation. This is ridiculous. Absolutely insane. Catty Kitty, thank you for the super chat. I am so jealous and obsessed. Don't be a hater, girl. Jealous. Insane. That's right. A nice drive for you. No, a nice drive for you, Chantal. Nobody wants to watch that for 40 minutes. I only want to watch her driving for 40 minutes if she's like raging, crying. There's something. You remember when she went to upstate New York after Koki rejected her? Oh, I could have watched that drive from now until the end of the time. It was so entertaining. It was just yelling and crying and yelling and crying. Yes, drive. Not this. Carla Homolka, thank you for the super chat, girl. Hi, French. I came in late. How long has she been eating? Oh, well, it's like, it's hard to say because it's been going on all day. She was eating, but she came home with more food. It's like constant with just little breaks to rage. She's in a pissy mood today. That's glorious.
Little ride. I have a car. I may as well use it. They love to hate you. And that makes them worse than me. I am not on Twitter all day or Kiwi Farms doxing, hating on people. That makes you a bigger piece of crap than the person you're...
Yeah, okay. We're having a laugh on Twitter, and what are you doing with your day? Stuffing your face, trying to get a crackhead's attention, trying desperately to make your fake husband jealous enough to not marry a cousin, Google, or searching your own name on YouTube. It's very, very productive, very high vibrational stuff going on while we just sit down here in the gutters. Miss Movie Buff, thank you for the super chat, girl. She can't see past her humongous stomach. Absolutely not.
You're bullying every single day. Point blank period. Okay?
Oh, point blank period. Okay, Amberlynn.
Who's great? Hey, honey bunny. I'm pathetic, yet Christy's following me on all platforms. Exactly. Make it make sense. That's what I'm saying. They make themselves mad. You'll pay for a haunting outing? Really? Diet iced tea. There's no spiders in my place.
Oh, that was not a spider. If that was a spider, that was like a tarantula. Girl, just move out. Oh my God. It was not a spider. No, no.
Oh, that's great. There's no roaches. And emailing somebody's management is not hilarious. If you think that's hilarious, to go real life and try to mess with someone's where they live is messed in the head.
Right. So imagine trying to mess with where an elderly woman lives in a retirement home who has nothing at all to do with girl world because you're jealous that a crackhead won't sleep with you. Imagine doing that. Can you imagine doing that? I can't imagine doing that. Who could imagine doing that? Oh, that's right. Chantal could, because she did. She did. She repeated that address over and over and over. She wanted the Beezers to harass the shit out of that place. Dee Dee's mother had nothing at all to do with girl world. It's a you thing, Chantal, okay? Libra girl forever. Thank you for the super chat, girl. She really needs validation that she isn't the biggest piece of shit in life. Yeah, well, she'll never get that validation because To know her is to know the biggest POS of life.
It's messed in the head. It's how do you find that funny? How do you find that funny? I know.
Oh yeah, guys. Okay, Strawberry got blocked, and then a bunch of other people got blocked because she goes on like a little streak, and she warned that there's gonna be no more warnings at all. Just block now. Okay, like she's gonna unblock them, fine. But for now, it's blocked. It's giving. Remember when Bees Are Beauty in Crackhead Olympics? Bees Are Beauty was. She could get away with murder somehow with Chantal. She would get blocked all the time, and then the next day be unblocked. There was something about her. Chantal like actually liked her, but she would like get under Chantal's skin, and it was so fun to watch. Strawberries is like in Chantal's brain the new Bees Are Beauty. Strawberries could never be Bees Are Beauty.
And there's no bugs. I have not seen a single bug since I've lived here.
It's because you can't see.
It's okay, Blossom. Right, Deb. It's obviously fake. There's no rodents.
No, it's not obviously fake. Why are you so combative with this? Instead of being like, oh my God, really, guys, you saw that video? Can someone send me its timestamp? Can you send me the video? Try and figure it out for yourself. What the hell is it that was running across your floor? Ignoring this is not going to solve the problem. And you have a problem, like some kind of an infestation. Listen, if there's one, or if you see one, there's like 100 that you don't see. And that goes for roaches, and it also goes for mice. So pretending like you didn't see it, don't want to see it, sticking your head in the sand over it, that's you're going, it's going to be bad. Stop running away from it. That's it. It's in her video. She should be more like interested, in my opinion, on trying to solve the problem before it just compounds, and it's just going to compound. Oh God. It's trying to get the molded KFC. It probably ate a bunch of that KFC. You know, the KFC boxes have the little holes on the side, so the chicken doesn't get like steamy, moist on the way to your house, right? Mice can fit right through that hole. She wouldn't even necessarily notice like bites on the box. Ugh.
They do all this stuff, and they say I'm the bad person. Nah, I'm a better, more mature person than you, because I'm not calling pizzas on people, I'm not harassing people's families, I'm not emailing management for a lull. You people are fucked in the head. 100.
No, you just have people harassing retirement homes, getting people fired from the jobs they've had for 20-something years because the crackhead won't sleep with you, falsely going to police and trying to file charges on people. That's what you do. You don't like it when people do that shit right back to you, though. But you love to do it. Rules for thee, but not for me, right?
100%. I had some butter chicken. It's embarrassing looking here. Exactly. My house was messy. I cleaned it in like 40 minutes to an hour. I was depressed and just didn't keep up with it.
Yeah, but that's been what's going on for the last 9 years. This isn't like a one-off that your place got so messy, or like this is the first time that we've seen, a box mountain of garbage on your couch. This is a regular thing.
It's clean now, and what? What's your point? If there were mice in my house on the 19th floor, but whatever, don't you think that BG would catch it? They're not embarrassed. They think what they're doing is justified for whatever reason.
I don't know. Would the cat automatically catch let's say if it's a mouse or a cockroach or something? Are there some cats who just wouldn't do it? I know it's like a stereotype thing. Oh, cats chase rats. Like, okay, but not all cows. Wait, cows? Cat, mouse, cows. We had some nice salad today. We'll put it that way, okay? Not all cats are mousers. So there you go. Maybe BG's Randy, but she's not a mouser. You never know. You never know. I don't know. Wait. Does that sweater fit? I don't know. I haven't seen her standing up in it yet. It's looking, I mean, nothing ever fits, right? That sweater looks like it's a piece of the boneless couch, though. I don't know. I don't know. It probably doesn't fit. Ember, thank you for the super chat, girl. It really does look like, I mean, oh my God, wait, not only does it look like a piece of the boneless couch, look how dirty it makes the boneless couch look in comparison. Ugh.
You know what I mean? And another thing about moderators, this is not like a personal attack on anyone, and specifically, because you guys know who the mods are. Like some mods, like Teardrop Scrape, they're always in my chat. But
is this against Tracy? Already when she started with that, I was like, ooh, Tracy. And then when she just didn't say Tracy, ooh, I think this is directed at Tracy. Oh, Danish Piggy, thank you for the super chat. Tuesday, 2 hours with Foodie Beauty as driver, ooh, or 6 hours with ALR as a seatmate. Oh my God, Amberlyn, 6 hours. You don't know if you're going to live through those 2 hours. I don't trust this thing driving. No. I'll put up with Amberlyn Stank for, that means I have 6 hours to try and bribe her into showing me the legs. I'll take it. Rip pantyhose. What if it is an escape pet tarantula? Oh my God. Fuck, can you imagine there's this fucking tarantula like walking in? Oh no, burn the whole building down.
I know people have a life and everything, but like, if you're here not once in a while, I understand. Melly too, you're here pretty often, you know. But like, if you're never gonna interact with my chats and you're never gonna be around, why have you as a moderator? Just be an occasional member in my chat. I don't hate you. Like, moderating is not a badge of honor. It's like, you're supposed to help me in my chats. You're supposed to be part of my chat. So I might unmod somebody. I might unmod a couple. I don't know. I'm sorry, but it's.
Oh my God, it's like a threat to Tracy. So I might like unmod somebody. So what does she want here? If this is how she felt, she could have just silently unmodded, or, you know, even had this rant, because ranting feels good sometimes. Why the hell not? And unmodded. But to say, well, I might unmod somebody. So this is like a call to action, if you will. She's like, Tracy, you better fucking email me some real good ass kissing after this stream. You are on notice, racist.
It's like you're never in my chats. Why be a mod? Like, quite frankly, it's not hate. It's just how it is, you know. No, I don't want to single people out, but I mean, I know like mods don't get paid. Like nobody pays their mods. I'm sorry. So it's not a job. I don't expect you to be here like 24/7. But if you're like never, I mean, what's the point of being a mod then? You know what I mean?
Well, like, what difference does it make? Right? Genuinely. What difference does it make if the person's there or not? She's such a control freak, but in a sick way. Because I'm a control freak and I refuse to be put in the same little box with her. Holy shit. She's a control freak in like a very manipulative and narcissistic way. If you're not spending enough time here, that means you're probably spending like time on YouTube elsewhere. And so why should you be a mod? It's just so stupid. Instead of like, thank you for being a mod. I appreciate it. It's not that deep. This is not CNN. I usually say that about reaction channels. Now I'm saying it about her and her modding situation. This is Girl World. What do you care? What difference does it make? Mods, I don't mean this in any kind of way like, oh, fuck Frenchie, like she doesn't even care. No, but I mean like, why would you let that bother you? Why is that a thing? If the mods, like, if you guys are here, great. all the better. You know what I mean? But if, like, I don't know, you have a life, you're doing some stuff, you're not in one stream or not. What difference does that make? Why does this even have to be a thing? Why does that have to be the most like banal thing to be some kind of a show of loyalty or something? She's fucking nuts. Trisha Bobisha, lots of girls here like the stream. Yes, everybody, please like the stream if you don't mind. I would appreciate it. Thank you. It's Auntie M. Thank you for the super chat. We had tarantulas in my trailer in Texas. They will rear up at you if they are threatened. Fun fact about French. I'm really scared of spiders. Like, I'm that bitch who's like, you know, like I'm flapping my hands and like scream, like going like, "Eek!" like a psycho when I see. I'm so scared of spiders. Tarantulas. I'm sweating right now above my upper lip because I'm thinking about spiders. Is how scared I am of tarantulas. I can't. Oh my God. Do you guys remember the old movie Arachnophobia? I've never been able to sit through that movie in my entire life. I've tried so many. I can't. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And bees. I'm so scared of bees, but also I understand the bee shortages and I love honey and fruits. And so I don't do anything to the bees. I wouldn't want to hurt a bee, but bitch, don't hurt me. I go running and squealing away from bees. I'm the biggest bitch of all time when it comes to those. Oh.
And if, like, they've seen me clean my apartment, and they still come in here and say your apartment's filthy. Like, they have no brain. It's literally like a brick wall. And they're happy being like this.
No. We're not the brick wall here. You're the brick wall because you're pretending not to understand that your aunt came over 2 days before your birthday, cleaned your apartment. That was 2 weeks ago. You've now since had to clean the apartment again because there was piles of garbage everywhere in less than 2 weeks. So it's not, again, an isolated case or something that won't happen again. This is just something you regularly need to do every 2 weeks, is get rid of like Box Mountain and a pile of garbage and moldy KFC and poo in your freezer. What the hell, man? Ugh. Judy Ward, thank you for the super chat, girl. Isn't Salad a mod? How often is he in her chat? Okay, so that's a good question. He shows up in the chat today. Why did I? Well, I'm like, I'm not. Okay, we're behind anyway. We couldn't see him because the fucking chat moves with them in real time. You know what I mean? It was not him. It was not Salad. I can't remember the exact sentence. I'm sure somebody already clipped it and put it on Twitter. But he said something, and then in a period, a capital letter on the next sentence, and the next sentence has a swear word in it. And the order that he put the words in, it was like, oh, that's not Salad. That is not how Salad speaks. Somebody is running the Salad account today. Definitely not him.
And like, people think that it's a flex that reaction channels, they have a bigger chat full of hateful pieces of crap. I would rather be penniless under a bridge than have people like that in my space every day.
Well, I'd rather be penniless and live under a bridge than sit on cakes for coins. So bees and let bees, I suppose.
And the thing is that these hate channels would feel the same way. If they had nothing but hate for them in their chats, you think they would, like, no, sorry. Yeah. Amber was never a mod, was she?
Yeah, she was.
Hi, Mary Jo. Hi, everybody. I missed. Thank you.
Amber was a mod. And then she demodded her during Crackhead Olympics because Amber was pissy with Chantal and took Koki's side on something and showed like empathy towards Koki and went in Koki's chat. She may have super chatted Koki. I can't remember if there was a super chat or not, but she was like there in his chat. And this one found out and got pissed off and demodded her.
Yeah, Belle's here all the time, eh? Hi, Breezeth. YouTube will take 5% of your money to redirect to mods? What? Teardrop! I know you wouldn't. I'm just talking in general and mostly aimed at strawberries. Because they're like always negative or like always, you know. I know, Melly. You're here pretty often. I don't like singling people out, you know, by name. I just feel like I was being attacked, like nobody was having fun, like, so it made me feel bad. No, with strawberries, I think that they like don't have my best interest, like Rossman.
No. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, I'm going to tell you a real harsh reality right now. Nobody on the internet has anybody's best interests at heart. Let's just be so fucking for real. People come to YouTube to be entertained. That's as deep as it is. The way you talk, you get so weird. Sometimes you talk about Paralympic, what? What the fuck? Parasocial behaviors and things like that. You talk about that sometimes, a big game, but then you say dumb shit like this. Why is it like an audience watching's responsibility to have your best interest at heart? You're not a good person. What makes you feel so fucking entitled to have those like intentions? Genuinely asking, because like, come on, man, come on, get off of the internet. Go, I don't know, cultivate some relationships in the real world. Expect those people to have your best interests at heart, because that's real relationships. This is not. Wake the fuck up. Grow up. Luna, thank you for the super chat, girl. That sounds terrifying to me. Enjoy your pets, I suppose. Bees and let bees. I need a sip of my drink. That's a Baja Blast. It's divine. Capricorn NJ, thank you for the super chat. Agree with you on bees. In summer, wasps and hornets find their way into my place. 1 year, 3 hornets the size of my thumb got in. Was not amused. Oh my God. So I'm so scared of bees that like, I'm just scared of all the bees. And I know it's not all the bees that are going to bite you, but I don't stick around long enough to like, ooh, what kind of bee are you? You know, I'm already flailing and screeching at the top of my lungs, running in the opposite direction. I don't know. Default, just bee, run. That's it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wait. I'm having a flashback. Hijab cheese and the fucking bee. I'm screaming and flailing. Okay, I'm with hijab cheese. It's summertime. It's like the sticky summertime where there's bees everywhere. And we were having, like slushies, drinks. So it's like sugary as all hell and there's fucking bees everywhere. And the bees kept flying around and I'm like flailing and screeching, as I say. She's like so zen, so hippie with the bees. The bees are just like coming over. She's putting little droplets for them to drink and stuff, like not reacting at all. I'm watching this like, how do you live, man?
Thanks for the super chat. I don't think I need any more right now. I don't know. Hi, Sippy.
Okay, you want to hear a quirk, like something about human behavior? Okay, so I always say I have l'esprit du débat. I used to love debate. I used to do debate in high school, and when I get baked, fun fact about French, I lose some confidence. I do. I'm much more balls out when I'm not baked. Okay. And sometimes I would get baked at high school at lunchtime. So if I had debate after lunch, my debates were never as confident as they were before lunch. And my fucking hippie ass fucking debate teacher noticed that and said, because after lunch, at the end of my statements, I would say things like, you know, or I don't know, and like shrug. And he said, wow, it's amazing. Something happens to you at lunch. And when you have this class after lunch, you never have the confidence that you do before lunch. Because those things, like I don't know, and at the end of making a statement, show your lack of confidence in what you just said.
I think to compare their standards for who gets blocked and what, and their streams to the personalities you get in here is fucking stupid. Right? Surely people understand that. Oh my God, this jarred fart stuff is stupid. Goodbye.
fun fast forward 2 years, same teacher, lives in NDG. It's the summertime. Me and my best friend are walking through a park smoking a J. We come to this like it's the chalet in the park, the little like where they have like bathrooms, or for us it's like where to put your skates on in the summer when the rink is there. Okay. We come around from the chalet. Who do we find? That same teacher sitting on the bleachers smoking a J. Everybody locks eyes. We all freeze like deer in headlights. No one says anything. And he suddenly goes, I didn't see you and you didn't see me. And we just walked away. And that was it.
I think there's curry leaves. Those are curry leaves. There's cumin seeds, spicy stuff. They're really good. They have like an Indian. Oh, thank you, Melly. Thank you for gifting.
Hey, Louie's mom. Thank you for being here, girl. Happy Friday.
Hi, Marsha. That's what I'm saying. They like to cause drama.
That sounds scary, Del. I don't want to beat them ever. Thank you for the super chat.
And people think it's not just like harmless trolling anymore. It's like literally, thank you, Melly, for the gift. I can try to make them, but
oh my God, that would be so painful. And then you can't walk, dark shark. That's awful. How did that happen? Oh my God. You were toes out. You were barefooted, weren't you? Oh my God. Or did you step on a bee? My dog stepped on a bee. Maybe dark shark stepped on a bee. I'm sorry for laughing at your misfortune, girl.
thank you, Marsha. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like they're a hater. Hey, Tammy. Bye. I don't need you in here. I don't need to justify anything to you, Anita. Who are you in my life? I don't need to justify myself to you. Okay? Haters only hate greatness. That's sad. Like, why are people like that? Like, if you don't like me, don't like. It's simple, literally. You know? Why does YouTube allow a literal community of hate? Like, why does YouTube allow that? A community of hate of people that try to mess with your life.
Leave. Just that simple. How many years are you going to whine about this? Nothing changes because it's not as you say it is. YouTube doesn't agree with what you say about all of us, okay? Yeah, community of hate. Says the woman who tried to murk a cat. So the woman who's doxed almost everybody she has had access to doxing in this community, her own family, generations of her own family. For fuck's sake, the nerve of her. Chantal, just leave.
That's not just reacting in fair use. That's like literal damaging, harmful, dangerous behavior that they're allowing.
Oh, please.
And they allow that to perpetuate in people's chats, in people's content. It is. It's harassment and bullying, and they do nothing. Like, let something happen to me and just watch like them get sued. Well, it is. It's harassment and bullying, and they do nothing. Like, let something happen to me and just watch like them get sued. Well, it comes.
Get sued by who? Huh? Who would be suing if something happens to you? You need to take it down a notch and get the fuck over yourself, Chantal, really. You're almost sad that nothing will happen to you and nobody gives a shit. When I say things like you're not worth taking a charge for, I mean like a petty little charge. Like a misdemeanor. Do you really think anybody is... Come on. Stop it. Take yourself less serious. Take it down a notch. Don't be so evil, and the evil won't keep coming right back at ya. Emma London, thank you for the super chat, girl. I live in the woods, bugs, raccoons, rabbits, fox, bears, etc. Lots of fun. Oh, shit. Woo. It's scary. That's fun, but scary. Somehow spiders are worse.
I could probably literally, like, emotional damage sue a lot of people because I've reached out to.
Hello, 911. I am just mentally exhausted. Emotional damage. Go and sue your father and mother for fucking emotional damage. Leave us the fuck alone.
I have proof that I've reached out to YouTube and they have taken a look at some of these channels and have said it's hateful. And
Nobody at YouTube has ever said to you it's hateful. You've probably never spoken to a person at YouTube a day in your life. The bots, you deal with the bots. The bots or a person are never going to be like, yeah, I took a look at that. That's hateful. You're full of crap. Stop it.
And they do nothing about it. Like, when is it going to be too late for, like, platforms to take responsibility? I don't hurt anyone on my platform. I have fun. I go drive places.
I go drive places, says the woman who's rented a Carson's yesterday. You scoot. You get kicked out of places. You then act hateful and belligerent to the security guards just doing their job, escorting you off the premises. You dox. You harass. You encourage harassment. You then take a lift from your actual stalker. You gotta cut it out, man. Catty Kitty, thank you for the super chat, girl.
You know? It's so weird.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't care if it's boring, you don't think it's good enough content.
Girl.
It doesn't hurt anyone. It's not interfering in anyone's life. Like, how do people even support that behavior? I know.
I still want to take this back, and this is why we started by watching the end of the kick stream, because for the context of what actually pissed her off today. Because it is important. Because if we jumped in here, it makes it seem like, I don't know, she's butthurt about a reaction channel today. Right? Obviously, that's how it would seem, because that's the only thing she's talking about. Fine. But we saw the end of the kick stream. So we saw what the hell actually happened. She's mad at some of the Beezers who weren't grateful enough for the 2 cheeses she bought at the cheese place. And for some reason, money, she'd rather kind of divert the anger and take it out on the reaction channels for no reason, pretending like this had anything at all to do with the reaction channels. This was between her and that strawberries, right? And also, she had on her mind Tracy. That's who she's actually mad at. Take it out on them.
Exactly, Breezes. Hey, Beluga. It's not good or bad feedback. It's harassment. It's harassment. Plain and simple. And they're proud of that. They like that they can do that. It makes them feel superior. Well, it makes you inferior to do that to another person. And it's going to come back to you. If you're already not living a shit life. You know? No, I never see what people say, but I know because people come in my chat. So that's people come in my chat and tell me what people are saying. And it's like, I don't want people like that in my chat. I don't want people who entertain and line the pockets of people who harass me. No, stay over there. Right, I hurt no one, exactly. That's right, Teardrop. I don't hurt anyone.
See, Teardrop is as crazy as she is. That's why Teardrop can say stuff like that. Teardrop, who a week ago accused me of being a possible PDF for no reason at all. They're the same. So for Teardrop, you don't even hurt anyone. Teardrop, where have you been, girl? And what are you paying attention to, girl? Or you close your eyes when she doxes people? Pretend like it doesn't happen? Cute.
Laura,
the irony that she accidentally doxed Teardrop also is not lost on me.
For you, if they do that. Thank you, Laura. Yeah, I know it does. Like, it does bring me some traffic, but like, true, Teddy. Stuff for love. Yeah. True, H2O.
No, but that's not her fault either. To this day, if you ask her about the time that her channel was taken down, oh, you mean recently demonetized? I'm talking about when she lost her channel, when her channel was heated. To this day, doesn't blame herself at all for that. Or admit that, yeah, I made a mistake. I shouldn't have gone on Omegle. Omegle is known for the rando, just unexpected dongs. Yeah? Yeah. No. She blames everyone else. She says somehow she was set up that day. She's crazy. It's crazy to, even at that point, not take responsibility.
They incite people to go real life. They do. Yep. You don't have to say verbatim, go harass this person, because I noticed some people will be like, some people probably put a disclaimer, don't go real life. Don't do this, don't do that. It doesn't matter. You're providing content. You're making up lies. You're creating drama. You're
No, Nobody's making up anything. Who's making up anything? Who? An example. Again, there's never an example. So what you're doing now is defamatory. Do you understand how that works?
Being hateful in your comments, you're riling people up to do these things. That's what you're doing.
I'm not the one who starved a cat. For example, I'm not the one who multiple times in a night doxed a retirement home. What am I doing exactly, for example, to rile anybody up? Seems like the person who actually did those things is the one who's trying to rile people up. Then gets a reaction, and then doesn't want the reaction. That's not how the internet works.
Like, grow up. Like, what we're like, how old are we? You know, like, really? Did anyone sue YouTube? No, but they probably could. They probably could get sued. For sure. I mean, they've been sued so many times. You don't allow Eugenia Cooney because she has a fucking eating disorder, but you allow people who bully and harass people. If somebody takes their life one day, YouTube, that's on you. That's fucking on you. If you allow that shit.
Oh my God. Okay, everybody get out their world's tiniest violins. We're all going to play in unison. That's on you, YouTube. That's on you. The dramatics. Relax. Shut up. Go and get a job. Get off of the internet. Okay? That's on you.
You know? That has unfortunately happened already. True. True. Yup.
Is it a mouse and a violin?
Once in a while, Zara. Yup. Save a Fox YouTuber did take her life because of bullies. Oh, yeah. Didn't someone just win against YouTube or Facebook for this? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want people like that in my chat. Sorry, but a class action lawsuit.
Again, I just, it hits you sometimes and you, again, realize that this is a 42-year-old woman. It's on you, YouTube. You're 42. Come on. If you were a kid, okay. You're 40 to walk away. You can't, though, can you? So you can't blame YouTube if you're incapable of walking away. YouTube platformed VD Gorl methed up, cat abusing, grifter bees, green, right? Yeah, absolutely, they did. Not only platformed, monetized the shit out of it. Ms. Mountain Lion, thank you for the super chat, Gorl. Good point.
Seriously, people who get bullied on here and YouTube does nothing about it. True, Marsha, yeah. But I definitely don't want those kind of people in my chat. Like, I don't want it. I don't want anything to do with Gore World. Like, don't involve me. Like, how am I involved in this shit? Like, I'm nothing like you people. I'm nothing like you people. You're vile.
Oh, she's back to not what is Girl World? I'm not part of Girl World. I want no part of this. But then when she's not part of it, I am the star of Girl World. Okay.
Subhuman people, parasites, who literally do nothing with your time except be hateful, and try to ruin people's livelihood. You try to stop people from making money. You try to get people evicted from their house. You try to get their pets taken away. You dox people. You mess with their family. I had somebody send a 150 fucking page email to my mom's work before. You think they give a...
So, again, basically everything that you do. You just described yourself to a T. Well done.
shit about what I do? Like, these people are insane. And those are the audiences of these hate channels. 100%. Thanks, Witchy. Yeah. 150 pages. 150. It's insane. How can you type that much? How, like, who cares? Why would they give a shit about what I do? Am I working for them? No.
Ah, yes, the irony of that was pretty funny because Chantal looked to this day is always like, they steal my content. They steal my content. Okay. So we were consistently watching something else, and Chantal hated it because she wasn't getting all of our attention all of the time. And so she emailed the guy that we were watching to make it weird. Well, okay. Stop watching me. Skinny Bobby Ball, thank you for the super chat, girl. But oh my god, there's cockroaches. It's little violins, cockroaches, and mice. I love it.
You have to report people. Yeah, legal. I've contemplated it many times, especially for certain people. But like at this point, like yeah, I don't know. I got some real things to think about. Welcome, Bossman Jack. Ready, set, bees.
Yeah, and then cut to in her brain after she says that and what's being thought about Burger King on one side, McDonald's on the other, and she's deciding which one to order. I have some big decisions to make, you guys. I have to think. Uh, what? NB7. What? I hate these hats. Same rage, different day. You're right.
Yep. Their karma's gonna be, yep. I know. They're insane, man. Anyway.
That's right. Ms. Boundline, thank you for the super chat. Another good point. You doxed people and told lies on an innocent Syrian family during Middle East conflicts and use a disabled child for coin. Pathetic. Yeah, but we're the morally inferior, right? She's just such a good person, you guys.
It's crazy. But anyways. Yeah. Well, not really, Kay. How loyal if they're never here? How loyal if they're never in my chat? Explain that.
How loyal. She streams hours a day now because she's trying to, keep the YouTube and Kick and went every day, both for hours and hours. Oh, loyalty. How dare you not be in my chat 6 to 8 hours a day, for fuck's sake.
Like I said, I understand once in a while not being here. Everyone has a life. It's not a paying job. I don't expect people to, like slave labor or whatever. But like, I don't know, Jackie. If the unhappiness and discomfort of a stranger brings you joy, you should seek immediate. Yeah, seek help, right? Yeah, every stream is a lot. Because, like, if I were you, I'd make it a job to build a case against them. Like, every time they stream snipe, they're affecting your views and income, right? Proof of loss of revenue, income right there. Yeah, it's true because, like, honestly...
Then how come she doesn't rage at the actual people who actually snipe? Snipe, just rebroadcasting whatever she's doing. No commentary, no nothing added to it. How come she doesn't even mention those people? Interesting.
A lot of these people can say that they wouldn't watch me. But I don't think that's true. Because they're still watching through a reaction channel. There's maybe some people who wouldn't, sure, okay? But there's also still a lot of people who would. So they are, no matter what, taking views. And a lot of the time, they don't add shit to their content. Like, it's just bullying, And like, okay, that's fair use, whatever. It's not even that. It's like, it's bullying and harassment. That's probably the angle I would go for with, like, mental anguish. It's just like, I've emailed you.
You've tried this for years. It's never worked. That means that YouTube doesn't agree with what you're saying. So if you're experiencing mental anguish over being on this platform, you need to leave the platform. It's not up to YouTube to change their views or rules or anything to accommodate you, nor is it up to anybody else to change their content to make you happy. Nobody owes you any happiness. Nobody owes you a goddamn thing. If you don't like it, leave. You call this your job? Treat it like any other job. If you hate the job you're doing, you look for another job. You can't get another job. You're incapable of being hired at another job. You shut your face and you be thankful for the one way that you're able to earn a little money.
YouTube so many times about problematic channels harassing, coming for me like every single time I go live, just saying the most vile things, talking about my funeral, just pure like vitriol. And that's exactly like the type of shit that like riles people up. I don't know. You can't strike them for copyright. You can't, because you have to take them to court, or they just get their stuff reinstated. They're like, it's fair use. Hey, Nubby.
Not if somebody doesn't add anything to it. You can't like take out a reaction channel, fine, because it is fair use. Okay. If somebody is not doing anything to the content and they're just copying, rebroadcasting it, they'll just take it down. YouTube will take that down. There was a channel, when my channel went down, there was a channel popped up on YouTube that was taking all the Kick, everything we were doing on Kick every day, and uploading it with no commentary, no fuck all, to YouTube. Well, when I got the YouTube channel back, the first half hour, that channel was gone. It wasn't about a copyright strike. It was about impersonation. Plain and simple.
They treat people like they're not human, exactly. 8 going live with me, exactly. Right. Yeah. I received a membership today to a hate channel and I wasn't even in the chat. I had no idea I was even subscribed to them because they don't show in my algorithm. I immediately unfollowed though. Yeah, like, I don't know.
RGC Tower Lover, thank you for the super chat, girl.
How do people support that kind of stuff towards somebody and then claim to be like a supporter of mine? It's like, you know? They would totally watch you. It's no coincidence that when these reactors do any other content but you, they hardly get views. Exactly. I don't know. Like, there's nothing really going on in my life that's so outrageous, you know? But they make it that way on purpose.
Well, you were deep throating hot dogs not 2 weeks ago. Just yesterday, you flashed the chat. You showed your ass by mistake. A cockroach or a rodent ran across your floor. I think you're still pretty outrageous. It's not as often as it used to be, you know?
I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of people like in my corner even that probably do watch like hate channels. But whatever.
Yeah,
I don't trust many people. Like I don't trust people. And that's why I prefer solitude over being around people because, you know,
Stop it.
they just want BG. Not liking how many carbs I eat is not a reason for the type of hate I get. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it.
I love when she pretends like she's a bad person because she eats too many carbs and not because she tried to, you know, starve a cat.
Thinking that I'm cosplaying, it's not any of your business, my relationship with God. You have
Yeah, it is. You made it into content on your channel. You should have kept it off your channel and it wouldn't have been our business. Malice in Wonderland, thank you for gifting the membership, girl. That's nice of you.
no proof of what's in my heart. Just because I sin often, and sometimes I'm crude and swear, doesn't mean that I don't believe in God. Or in Islam. Like, I don't understand people, man. Thank you, Ginger. Hey, Missy Med. I have three friends. Yeah. Anyways, I don't like even reaction channels that are not hateful because I don't like gossip. Like, I don't like harmful gossip. I don't like somebody picking on the same person over and over. Like, that's why I came to Amber's defense. I don't care if you don't like her. I don't give a shit. What people do to her, it doesn't make them any better. Like, do you
You hate Amber and Amber hates you. You came to Amber's defense because at the time you wanted to be in Amber's shoes. You kind of idolized Amber and you wanted to be the leader of girl world. You both hate each other. Stop it.
think you're any better of a person, like, sitting there and making fun of her legs, making fun of her this and that? Like, how does that make you a better person?
I don't sit making fun of her legs. I'm going to speak for myself. I'm I'm intrigued by the legs. It's not haha. It's bewilderment. Okay, I'm curious. I'm not making fun of them. Catty Kitty, thank you for gifting the membership as well, girl. That's so nice of you.
Person. Like accepting that there's like a whole community of people bullying somebody. Even if she talks shit about me, I still don't condone people harassing. You know, I don't care. It's the same it's the same premise. It's that these people sit on their...
Yeah, it is the same premise. Both of you are death bats and you like to pretend like that's why people don't like you. But in reality, people don't like either one of you because you're horrible people. You do bad things. You're bad people. You both abuse animals. Like, that's why people don't like you.
high horse, thinking that they have a moral high ground over us, when what they're doing is like calculated harassment against somebody through constant picking. Like over criticizing someone is a form of bullying. And the fact that that exists makes you a more immoral person than the person you're picking apart. I don't care what you say.
Constant picking. Oh, come on. Come on. You need a thicker skin. It's not my fault that you have such a thin skin. Constant picking. I'm a fucking stranger. We're all strangers on the internet. The hell do you care about what we pick at? The constant picking. I can't take it. You're nuts. That is insane.
People like hate on the stupidest shit, and they come up with really harmful things, like claiming she wanted her cat to run away and she killed her cat. Like how...
Yeah. Nobody came up with this story. Just like in your case, when it comes to being a cat schmoozer, it's based off of what you guys put on the internet. And what Amber tried to sneak and do behind the scenes in the internet with the missing poster and stuff, that's on you. Nobody made that up. You both don't like it, that your realities are gross. That's not our fault for talking about the gross things that we see that you both do on the internet.
What the fuck is that to say? I'm sorry, but I don't care. I don't agree with that kind of shit at all. I don't like that kind of stuff, man.
That's fine. We don't agree with murking cats. Potato, potato, I suppose. Bees and let bees. Not potato, potato. Bees and let bees. You don't like that? We don't like the important things.
We've had a lot of people backdoor the hell out of you. I thought I got a membership to the gaming ground. I was like, cool, I guess. Nah, Prince. You're no. I don't think so. I'm not saying I don't have a sense of humor about myself. You guys know what I mean. No, Bossman Jack. I don't want to mention... I want nothing to do with these people. Like, I don't want to think about them. I don't want them in my, like, thoughts. You know? Like, at the end of the day, making fun of these people, honestly, when you think about it, it makes me on their level. It puts me on their level. I don't feel right. I'd rather just ignore them. Thanks, Jackie. Yeah.
Mandy, you make a good
And I'm not saying Amber's never said or done bad things. Everybody in life has, but I'm not, like, I don't know her whole lore, to be honest. I don't care. I'm just saying, I find that very hypocritical for, let's say, a channel to pick on someone every single day, be overcritical like that. That becomes toxic. You know? And that can weigh on a person.
We don't care if it weighs on a person. Okay? That can become toxic. Your mental health is not our responsibility, in your own words. Okay? If your community is toxic, and the community that's built around the two of you is toxic, it's because the center of it, the two of you, are rotten. And so the whole community is rotten around you. If you two weren't horrible people and had the community built around you, the community wouldn't be so bad either. You dictated the energy of the community built around the two of you, and now you don't like it. Too bad. Too fucking bad. You don't get to dictate what other people do or say on the internet. And if you don't like it, step away from the internet. No one's got you shackled here. Don't act like this isn't a choice. This is your choice? Fine. Then shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. The consequences of your choice is that because of the toxic shit you've done on the internet for years, there's always going to be a toxic plume of garbage around you. It is what it is, girl. Don't like it? Leave. CN Tower Pondu, thank you so much for gifting the memberships to the community. Very kind of you, girl.
If you are cool with possibly being the reason for someone's mental decline, that's on you. But I don't want to be that person.
Go and have this conversation with your parents. Your mentals are not our responsibility. The day we met, you and Amber, you both had fucked up mentals. It was part of what we found so appealing to watch, okay? Don't act like it's our fault. Don't act like it's a crackhead's fault. Don't act like it's anybody else's fault except for the source. The source is your mama and your papa because, listen, she never bothered to put you in therapy. Like, I don't know what to say. You can blame, well, also, how long do you blame a childhood for something like this? You're 42 fucking years old. If your mentals are fucked up, it's on you, and it has been for a long time, to go and take care of that shit. Nobody is making you do this. Jesus. Constant picking. Frenchy Sand Tower lover, thank you for the super chat.
You know? So. Okay, Mike, I don't want people like you either coming in here and telling me what to talk about. If I want to voice my opinion on something, I will, okay? Thank you. I hate.
So they're not allowed to speak freely at all. They're not allowed to have an opinion. They're not allowed to say, hey, take us around a store longer. They're also not allowed to try and change the subject. That's fair. That's fun.
Hate that even more than like bullying, honestly. People trying to control what I talk about. It's condescending. It's like, don't tell patronizing. Don't tell me what to talk about. Seriously. No one cares, Kay. Goodbye. We all have our mistakes, exactly. Teardrop, I love you too. Research babies. And Melly, yeah, I don't know why your months have disappeared. I know, I don't like when people try to control what I talk about. You know, it's like people, I'm sure Mike watches a reaction channel, so I'm sure he will listen to a reaction channel, for example, talk shit, talk about me, negative talk for hours, and do their housework.
Have a good night, Justice for Cats.
Just once in a while, for 45 minutes, it's a problem. Well, don't talk about it then. Do you know what I mean? Anyways.
But this isn't about saying anything back. Stop again trying to deflect the anger here. Nobody said anything, and this is you like replying to what somebody said. You got mad on your fucking drive to the cheese at some beezer in the chat, and you were mad at Tracy. Keep focus here on who you're mad at. It wasn't about anything else. Stop trying to make it into something else.
I'll never understand humanity, and I'm not going to try. And I'm not going to waste too much of my time on things I can't control, but reactive abuse. The loyal beezers. So I don't find it like funny. I find it disheartening when I try to like do something and just everyone's just.
I love it when the autocorrect corrects it to Frenchman. It happens all the time, and I don't know why it makes me laugh so much. Frenchman or franchise? I've seen both, and they both make me cackle.
Complaining, you know, and then I hate incendiary or like malicious buddy trolling, like, you know, trying to start drama to get a reaction, try to get me to rage, making claims like I have rats in my apartment. Yeah, it's okay, it's over with. It's just, anyways, I guess just the older I get, the less bullshit I feel like I can tolerate. Yeah, I take a lot of shit on these platforms. Like, and I've done like what have I done? And YouTube does nothing, exactly. YouTube does nothing. Even though.
Oh, she's exhausting. What do you want to do with the picture of my profile? My eyebrow is raised. I'm not opposed to it, but why? 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 What do you want it? Why?
Oh, they acknowledged when I messaged them that one time. Yeah, the apartment's brand new. I'm on a top floor. There's no rodents.
Okay, but theory though, and I said this last night and I'll repeat it again. You keep going to the movies. What if you have a stowaway cockroach? It's happened. Let's not pretend like this has not happened. The stowaway cockroach is now cockroaching, and they may have come in and started as one, but maybe it's now multiples. Hmm. Yeah, you can tell she's unsure. Absolutely. Because nobody's like backing off of it. It's in the video. Wait, what? FFG, please send me a lock of your hair. What are you going to do with it, though?
Grown-ass people. Yeah, clearly only growing in age, not maturity level, not humanity level. You know? Thank you, boss man, for gifting. Yeah, I blocked her weird ass. Nina. No mice 19 floors up with a cat. No
You just want to hang it up in your house? All right. Live your best life, girl.
cockroaches. I've never even seen a spider in my house. She would catch everything, exactly. BG! Hi, BG!
FFG, please send me some of your hoard. Okay, are we about to have an intervention about Franchi's hoard? You're about to learn a fun fact about Franchi on this Good Friday. Franchi has a hoard, okay? Franchi has a little collection of things. And when I say little collection, it's because they're tiny things. Franchi has a collection of little tiny churches from Greece. Different islands. Everywhere I go, I look for these little tiny churches. And everywhere makes these little tiny, like ceramic churches. I have a hoard of tiny, tiny little churches. It's adorable and also kind of weird.
Your apartment looks worse. Yeah, my apartment gets messy sometimes, but I clean it. Everything is gone. The garbage is out. Everything is gone. Like, I was just being transparent and, like, open, you know? Like, this, sometimes it gets like this. Let's clean it together. I can't do that. I can't, like, do anything. Like, literally. I don't mind people making fun of me for it. It's
Holy water, it would be my honor to send you a tiny little church from Greece. You tell me what island? I have it. It's yours, girl. Lori, fun fact about Lori. Lori collects tiny things, like, in general, tiny things. I brought her a little tiny church to go with the tiny little things.
it's the going real life, you know? Hi, sweet love. Ignore these nuts.
Okay. Can we be real honest about it? It's more than just churches, okay? I have it's like a shelf of quirk. We'll call it that. Tiny things. So, okay, you know the church I went to in Barcelona, Sagrada Familia. I have a tiny version. It's a tiny church, Sagrada Familia. I have the tiny church of, like, the big church in Tinos, tiny version, tiny. There's a stadium in Piraeus where Olympiacos plays. I have the tiny version of the fucking stadium. Don't judge me. Everyone's allowed to have a little whimsy. I don't have kids. It's not taking food out of my kids' mouths or anything. Let me live. Lori, thank you for the super chat, girl. I never told you, but I stole a lock of your hair. God damn it!
The bizzers? Exactly. Right, teardrop. Don't even mention them. No, after this, I'm not. And I'm just saying, I'm warning people. I don't want these people in my chat. These people who come to cause problems, you know? Don't mind the level of brainless. Brainless. That's the thing, teardrop. Like, saying I have infestation when I don't is like... And even if I did, yeah, I would, you know, whatever. But no, I don't. Like, they are low-life, trashy people. Unfortunately, there's just low-life people. I don't know what to say. There was a spider in your bath. Hello, guys. Anyway, I might go to the movies. Bae, there's a new horror movie out tonight called Faces of Death. BG would love mice. She would love bugs. Remember Julia? Salah? Get the bugs! Get the bugs!
No, there's no guarantee. You guys taught me that tonight. Thank you. No guarantee that the cat would go after bugs, mice, nothing. It's not a 100% thing. I do not. Oh my God. Now my collection feels lacking. This summer, inshallah, I will. Hey.
Hashat. In Arabic, a cockroach is called a hashat. But we used to have beetles, a big beetle, because listen, his house was on the ground floor. The doors are always like open for Julia, so sometimes a beetle would walk in and we would know because she would cry, cry, cry. And they're cruel with bugs. They play with them and torture them. Can I?
Oh, hold on. Tiny Church Choosy? I've always wanted to play Choosy with you guys. I've said it since we discovered what Choosy was. I have the funniest, the most random thing to play Choosy with. We could play Choosy with the tiny churches and tiny buildings. Oh my God, I have tiny little sailboats. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, we could play Choosy with the tiny objects. Ooh. Oh, Frenchy CN Tower Lover. Thank you for the super chat, girl. We want to see your tiny collection. Well, it's sounding like we're going to end up playing Choosy with it. Ooh, why am I kind of down? Because we're all kind of sick. Yay!
I spend the weekend with you. I'll bring pickles. Aw, thank you. I don't really meet people in real life, though, to be honest. It's nothing personal. Maybe someday.
Oh my God. Okay, Choosy is the game that Amber Lynn invented and used to force on her girlfriends, where one by one she would like put things up against each other. And Choosy, you had to choose which was like the better thing. And then that one would go against another one and go against until like the ultimate Choosy item had been choosied. And she played it to an abusive level. I don't guarantee that ours is not also going to be. How about that, Choosy? But I'm not forcing anyone to play. That's the difference. Capricorn NJ, thank you for the super chat. Starts to make comment about FFG's tiny things quick. Looks at my Super Friends and Wonder Twins collection. Decides to shut mouth. That's everybody's allowed a little tiny bit of whimsy. Bees that let bees.
Right now, Faces of Death. Yeah, I know I can't watch the original. If you hurt animals like that in real life, forget it. No way. Oh, time flies, eh, Teardrop?
Yes, they are ceramics.
Aw. Cute. Hi, Iona. Hey, Comic Brook. Look at your cat. Look at your cat. Please don't leave us tonight. I'll come back.
You ask a good question, Jizzo. Okay, so I would say like the smallest of like the churches are like a thimble. Like they would fit on the tip of a finger. The largest object, just looking back at my shelf of whimsy, is the miniature stadium, soccer stadium, and that fits on like the palm of my hand. So that's and it ranges in between that and that. Some things are taller. For example, Sagrada Familia, tall. The churches, tall. The sailboats, tall, but they're still all tiny, you know?
We used to have huge centipedes at my last apartment. Oh, no. Those are the freakiest, eh? No, I haven't seen They Will Kill You. No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, we could take a little trivia break. Shall we have like a couple questions? We'll press play again, a couple more questions. I'm ready, bitch. Question 1. Let me go real time on the chat, though. I can't miss your right answers. Hold on. Auntie B, thank you for the super chat, girl. You have tiny Newfoundlandia, like mini foods, boats, whales, stained glass, fishes, and row houses. That's so sweet. And all of the Red Roses tea vintage collection. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, we should play Choosy with your stuff. Your stuff sounds good. Love that. Stop provoking me. You know I don't. Lori, thank you for the super chat. Go fuck yourself. A tiny CN tower. I'd be like, flick it off my shelf. Get out of here. Speaking of, Franchi's CN Tower lover, thank you for the super chat. Hello Kitty. Choosy too. Hello Kitty is the best. Oh yeah, we could do Hello Kitty. I don't have so many like Hello Kitty things. I have a lot of like mini things. I don't think I have enough to do a Hello Kitty Choosy, unfortunately. Maybe one day. It's something to aspire to. Okay, question 1 trivia. Here we go. Oh. Oh, they're okay. They're kind of riddles, and then maybe I got fed up. I can't remember on the back, and then they shift into trivia questions. Whatever. No, I don't have a tiny 2-8 towers. That's funny. Oh, I honestly figured you had a whole Hello Kitty room. No. I'm not like that sick about it. I have like just some Hello Kitty stuff around my house, but the game of Choosy would be like 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Riddle me this. That's right. Riddle me this, bitch. What can never be put in a saucepan? Damn it, Lori. I do have Hello Kitty sheets and a Hello Kitty blanket. Yes! Oh my God. Okay. You said the kid. I have a feeling you were going for the lid. Brilliant butterfly. We're gonna go whole points to you. But also I cackled at the kid because that's funny. So full points to you, brilliant butterfly, and also full points to Danish Piggy, who got the lid right under you. You both got it. Congratulations. Well done. Question 2. A man shaves several times a day, yet he still has a beard. Who is this man? Oh my God, a tiny Motel 6 would be awesome. Oh, I wish I could do art. I would like make myself one. Make myself any crazy tiny thing I could think of. That'd be awesome. Whoa, wait, you're already coming out with the right answers. Red Eyes, you got it first, girl. He is the barber. Well done. Congratulations. Very quick. Okay, we'll do one more and then we'll press play on her again, okay? What begins with a T, ends with T, and has T in it? What? Oh, ooh, shit. Rat Eyes is on a roll. Second in a row, girl. Teapot, you got it. Well done. Very quick. Love that. Congratulations. It was clearly salad. What? Teapot, yes. Well done, guys. Well done. Rat Eyes, you are on a roll. All right, let's see what else this biatch has to say today.
Bring Salah and Julia here. Hey, Squeaky. We have to kick these. Too many legs. Yeah, see the movie. Tell us about it. Yeah, I won't be late because it's like, So I wasn't singling any. Well, I was, I guess. I don't know. I feel like sometimes, I feel like Strawberries is like, I feel like they can be a fan, but at the same time, like, I feel like they also support the hateful channels. I don't think people realize because you can't. It's not personal to you. It doesn't happen to you. I think people just think it's entertainment and it's just, but it's not just that for me. It's like very toxic.
I'm sorry to keep repeating myself, but nobody cares what it is for you. You're here, like you said at the beginning of this stream, you're supposed to be entertaining the people who come here to watch you. If it's not good for you, then it's up to you to stand up and walk away. You can't dictate what other people do on the internet or the way that other people behave on the internet. So if you can't handle it, you don't want to handle it anymore, that is on you, girl.
And so I really appreciate like you decent people who, support me and are just kind. I really appreciate it. Like I really do. you know? It's just the fact, Nina, that I feel like they support like a lot of hateful channels. I don't know. Or repeat uncomfortable questions. Yeah. Push food, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I only push sins. I know, Breeza.
I just realized she must be done. It's like a couple minutes
Still
longer.
listening.
Okay.
I don't know. Thanks, Witchy.
Womp womp.
Anyways, I think I'm gonna go for now. But I'll come back in a couple hours or so, okay? I'm not sure if on Twitch or YouTube, but
Oh God, I hope it's not on Twitch. Anyway, I'm not watching it in a couple hours, but I mean, we could watch it together tomorrow, but not if it's one of those viewing things on Twitch she does. I don't like that. I don't like that. No. No. If it's the kick, if it's the YouTube, yeah, that'll be what we start with tomorrow, okay? Also, I heard from Yaya today. We were talking, wishing each other a happy Easter and all that. Yaya's gonna go live tomorrow, early in the day. So I'm excited now that I have my channel back. I could actually be in the chat. I couldn't do it before because I didn't have a YouTube channel anymore to do fuck all. So that's gonna be a crazy good time. Can't wait. It's been a while. And then we will go live later in the day, kind of at our regular schmegular time. Okay. Where are we gonna go live? Are we gonna go live here? Are we gonna go live on the kick? Let's see how tomorrow plays out. If Chantal is pissy like she is today, let's go live on the kicks because there we can properly rage and have a much better time and be free to over there. Okay. If it's like a regular schmegular and she's driving around in the car or whatever, I'll meet you back here. That's how we'll play it for tomorrow. Okay. Hope to see you guys over on Yaya's channel tomorrow. Like I said, early in the day. She's old. She doesn't like to go live late. Guys, thank you everybody so much for being here tonight. Happy Easter again to the Greeks. Happy Friday to everybody else. Whatever y'all are doing with the rest of your Friday, have a great time. Please be safe. And I'll meet you back either here or there tomorrow. Okay? Bye, guys.